All the content on this channel is for education or entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always remember to conduct your own research. So in today's video, it's going to be slightly bit different. I think this is a situation what a lot of people are stuck in. So let's get right into it. Income shares ETPs. These have gone down a lot. And a lot of people have sold out of them. We've had a change of strategy since then. We've got no proof how the strategy is going to work so far. But I have sold out of the 0DT puts and out of Nvidia. I was up happily around 15% total return on Nvidia. So I sold out. I don't think it's worth the risk until I see something where the new strategy actually does well, in my personal opinion. And that's what I've got so far. Two things I have got so far from income shares. I've got Tesla and I've got Coinbase left. I'm down too much to sell out and I don't want to lose minus 20%. So I'd love to know your thoughts. If you're in the same position as me, let us know in the comments. And I'd love to know what you're going to do moving forward. Or if you're not in this situation, let us know what you think the best thing to do is. So let's go to it and let's have a look. So we've got Coinbase ETP and we've got Tesla ETP. They're both income shares are still saying pretty high distributions, even though they have dropped quite a lot. If we just have a quick look at Coinbase, the distribution calendar, we're at 37 cents now, whereas in January we was at 60. Yes, the IV was higher, but it doesn't look like it's heading in the right direction for me. And also, let's have a quick look at Tesla, then we'll look at the share price and total returns. Income share, sorry, is saying Coinbase, you are up 2% on total return, and that is for a year, which is just not good enough in my personal opinion to keep it in my portfolio. This is why I'm trying to get it out as soon as possible. Let's have a quick look at Tesla ETP. Total return on Tesla ETP is 7%, which is better than the Coinbase's 2%. But let's also have a look at the distribution, see how they've got on. Sorry, January 25 were 55 cents. And we're currently at 20, so we've dropped quite a lot. You can see that dropping all the way down. So let's have a look at share price appreciation. And we've gone from, let's have a look at the peak. So we was at, I think it was around 7.50, I'm guessing. Yeah, £8. So we're all the way down to £3.70. So the share price has lost nearly 50%, 47% it is. And if we have a look at COII, it's the same situation. So COII's down to all £3.20 now. And then we just get the downside. This is why this situation is pretty dire. This is why income shares have changed strategy, because even they know it didn't work. So Coinbase is actually down nearly 60%, 58.41% on share price alone. So share price, returns are not looking good. Total returns are not looking good. Distributions are not looking good. This is on the old strategy, sorry, just to clarify that. But these are in my portfolio now. And if we look down right here at my portfolio, we've actually got Coinbase is down minus 16.78%. I have not averaged down on this, and Tesla is also down minus 9.12%. And I have averaged down a little bit on this. And since I've averaged down, I've added 350 shares and I've got my cost basis from £7 to nearly £6 just because of how much the price difference is from when we originally bought in at inception to now. So my cost basis is very, very high. This is why I haven't really got I'm not even close to a total return because I haven't averaged down. But in this position, what would you do? You let me know in the comments. I would love to know your thoughts. Would you average down? Would you just sell out of them and take a loss? Or would you just keep them, paying the distributions, and over so many years you're going to get paid back anyway? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments, because one good thing we have got to look forward to is hoping that this new strategy works by income shares. But I'll tell you what my personal opinion is. My personal opinion is what I'm going to do with these funds. I don't like the way they have going, because even when we look at Coinbase was up 60%, we wasn't catching anything, or we was fully capped and we were just getting the downside. And I'm not really wanting to wait about, as everyone knows. I've already said in separate videos for the new strategy to work. So I am trying to get out of Coinbase and Tesla. That is going to be the main key for me. I want to get out of them, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start on Tesla, start averaging my price down, and then I'm going to work on Coinbase after as well. In Tesla and Coinbase, because I wanted to get rid of them, I wanted to focus on something else. But the problem is, I'm never probably going to get rid of them unless I hold them for a very, very long time or average down. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think I'm doing the right thing? But if we look at a lot of these distribution yields right now, they are a lot lower than what we originally started with. I mean, we've got Nvidia's 9%. Don't get me wrong, I like Nvidia. It's been doing well. And I think this ETP has done well because it's lower volatility one. We're getting some total returns in there now because Nvidia's gone back up. We've got Coinbase and Tesla not doing too well, but the higher vol ones are just getting obliterated. And we've seen that in all the total returns. Like we've seen Amazon, the Metas, etc. These kind of ETPs have done well. And we're seeing Nvidia doing better now as well. But the higher vol ones are just going to get absolutely smashed. And I think with these new ETPs, I just can't wait to see if the strategy is going to work or not, because I think the distribution yields are looking fairly well. I was a bit surprised for MicroStrategy. I thought it'd be a bit higher, but they're looking in around a good way right now, I think. And if I was interested in any of these, I think the two that I would be interested in is the Mag 7 basket, because I'm really liking baskets now instead of single stock ETPs. It's easier for income products. Though you will never outperform, unfortunately. That's the risk with the single stocks. They can outperform very easily, or they can do really bad very easily as well, because you've got single stock risk. For example, I think you can easily retire a lot easier on things like FEPI and YMAP, and I think the Mag 7 basket for income shares may be a viable option if they do get it right with the new strategy. And Broadcom, obviously, you all know that I like Broadcom ETF. If I was able to use an ETP for Broadcom, even though YieldMax have just filed for an ETF as well in America, Broadcom ETF, as well as income shares is the only option in the UK for ETPs. So those are the only two, the Mag 7 basket and Broadcom. That's the only thing I'd really be interested in from income shares at the moment, but I would like to see the new strategy play out for at least 3 to 6 months before I start even thinking about investing in anything income shares. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, please, guys. What would you do in my position? Would you average down? Would you sell at a loss? Or would you just hold them and let them keep paying the distribution until you felt like selling? And also, if you want to see a video on the distribution announcement of the old ETPs, it's on your screen right now on the right. Thank you, guys. See you in the next one.